The Gale Whitman Show, brought to you by Up Northco, over 30 years of leisure and recreational products for the great outdoors, and by Rut Now, a complete selection of wildlife calls and decoys. Bring that trophy buck home, Rut Now. And by Waylon Boone's original Johnny on the Spot, portable waste systems for today's anglers and hunters. Now grab your rod and fill your thermos as we head outside with Gale Whitman.
One of the big problems the Minnesota DNR we've been faced with this year is a huge overpopulation of geese. It's been on a gradual increase for a number of years, but this year it's exceedingly bad. A lot of people are upset. Obviously, it poses a great health hazard. Geese are very large birds and they leave very large droppings, and a lot of people get upset by that. They'll congregate in huge flocks. There's even been reports of them attacking small children. So we try to do everything we can to move them along. I do want to remind the public that you can't just simply go out and kill a goose, even if it's in your yard. They are protected by specific hunting restrictions and limitations. But the good thing is what we're doing at the state level is we've increased the number of goose zones, and we've also increased the bag limit. But you cannot just take matters into your own hands. There's been reports of people doing drive-by goosings, and that's very illegal. And basically, they'll see a goose walking across the road, and they'll just go BAM! And smack the goose right in the head like that. One dead goose. Those are tough to track down. We look for goose prints on the side of people's cars, but it could be a lot of different things. So those drive-by goosings are a big concern. People taking baseball bats and going after the geese, leaving X-lax out for them. All bad ideas. Now, we've gotten a report on this little lake up here of some open water, and a large congregation of geese have been swarming over this area. So we're going to do everything we can to check it out, see if it's true. And if it is, we're going to try to do some special techniques we've developed to get them to fly away. Wow. Yeah, we're going to have to take care of this problem. We're going to try to get these geese airborne here and just sort of see what happens. Let's check it out.
Fly home! Fly! So it's been a fully successful day. As you can see, we've eliminated most of the geese here. Probably a flock of 700 to 1,000. I was able to do this single-handedly, of course, because of the training I've received with the Minnesota DNR. Dealing with a large number of geese like that can be very dangerous. So I want to remind the people at home, if you encounter such a flock, please do not take matters in your own hands. They can be very, very, very vicious. Please call the professionals. We don't mind. It's what we do. That's why we're here.
Hey guys, this is an unsafe place to be. You gotta move. Car could back up here, see? Come on, keep moving. You, move. Thank you. Over. Stay off the concrete. Get out of the street, guys. Out of the street. There's been reports of drive-by goosings, and they'll go for ducks too. Come on, move it.
For many folks here in the Midwest, winter is the most enjoyable time of the year. Few things are as awe-inspiring as the tranquil beauty of the landscape. Winter keeps us humble and reminds us that in spite of our efforts, Mother Nature is still the boss. After a couple of months, most of us would rather get the hell away from the cold weather. But there's plenty of fun to be had here in the winter, especially if you like fishing. One of my favorite events to attend is the annual ice fishing show, which features the latest ice fishing equipment. I tell you, folks, I felt like a kid in a candy store. Pretty neat stuff. Technicolor. Look at these nice little things. Oh boy, Ken's worms. Oh yeah, I've heard of these. Just look at those worms crawling around in there. I don't know, Ray. This looks like something that I'd have to say some wimps would need. I mean, I don't need anything like this. What the heck? I can get down through the ice in what, 2-3 minutes? What you got here?
I'll drill 40 holes to your one.
Boy, that'd keep me warm. Say, Ray, you don't suppose you could sneak one of these to me? Maybe I could just take it out of the show.
Well, you're about the 5th person today that's asked me for that. We'll have to take that under consideration.
Howdy.
Hello there. How are you today?
I'm Gale Whitman. I'm sure
Gale?
you've seen me on TV.
What TV channel is that, Gil?
You don't know me?
No?
Guys, look at the way this thing is built. Good wind would blow it away. It's a fish house?
Well, sure. Don't you have one?
What the heck do you need that for? Yeah,
Well,
I
check
got
it
a
out.
fish house, but I don't have anything like this.
Go on in. Check it out, Gil.
What the
Is that Gil or Gale?
Looks to me like it's a buggy top or some damn thing. I don't know. A couple of 2x4s, I could do better than this.
You do have a job, don't you, Gil?
What do you mean? Got a job? I told you I'm Gale Whitman. I mean, that is my job. Little tent. I think I could do better than that. You think a superstar like me could use one of those?
Oh, that's right. You're on
Yeah?
Superstar, huh?
Pretty nice stuff.
Here you have the wrist saver rod. It's got an angled handle. What it does is it fits in your hand real nice.
Cool.
It's a very good jigging rod.
What are they doing down there? Fishing in North Dakota? I can't believe that.
Your line is already down towards the hole.
Yeah.
So when you're going to set your hook, you're right on it right now.
How you doing? Are you lost?
No, I'm all right. Are you lost? What are you doing down here from North Dakota?
Just a beautiful piece of equipment. The guy that designed this obviously knew how to fish.
What's up in North Dakota that somebody would want to go see?
God's country.
5-ball bearing reel made by Shakespeare. It's a retooled spider mite. Excellent reel.
I'm Steve Zippy Dahl. I'm with the Perch Patrol Guide Service.
Could I call you Zippy? I always have fun at the ice fishing show. But as nice as it might be to have all that new gear, you really don't need a fancy setup to enjoy the sport of ice fishing. I'll show you how to build your own portable ice fishing house without draining your pocketbook. Everything you need is right here in your garage. Some plywood, 2x2 lumber, some old hinges, and a tarp to throw over it. Now all we're talking about here, folks, the floor, a couple of collapsible walls. We need a couple of hinges to make it collapsible.
Cut, Dad. What is so hard about drawing a straight line? Just 2 lines, straight up. That's
Straight
all we
up?
have to do.
Really?
Yeah, just, never mind. Just take
Is
10.
that any better?
Back to point 8, Dad.
All we're talking about is a floor. There's a floor here, okay? Couple walls.
But just don't retrace the floor. The floor is fine. A straight line is just a straight line.
Straight.
You're showing how cold it is in here. Don't do that. Just draw a straight line.
I can do it. Look at that. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that, Ted.
By then we're 30 seconds into a commercial. Put your marker on the board and don't even look at where you're going. Just go straight up.
All we're talking about here, folks, is a floor, a couple walls, a tarp to throw over it. I mean, we're not creating a new Minneapolis skyline. Maybe a couple of windows to let in some light and some hinges to make it collapsible. And when we're all finished, Elizabeth's gonna come in and finish it off.
That's right, honey. I'm going to show the folks some quick decorating tips to turn an ice fishing house into a home.
Well, the fish are biting, so let's get going.
Cut.
Was that all right?
Yeah.
Have at it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Why are we even doing this? Why don't we have a sponsor bring us one of those big heated ice houses that has a toilet and all that, amenity stuff?
You know, everybody's always talking about new technology, but that's not what nature is all about. When I make a sandwich, I never put anything in new. I've been making it the same way for 40 years.
You got blacklisted by the ice house makers, didn't you?
Now, you might be pulling a 35-pound muskie through the ice, so you better make the hole in the floorboard big enough. Now, I found this here plate from my from down in the cellar. Now, let's see. Okay, get all the way around here. There. Now, if this hole isn't big enough, you better cut the line and run like hell. Well, let's get started cutting the hole. Cut!
Here, Gale, I'll let you do the last one, and all you gotta do is just follow the line.
Sure.
Don't hurt yourself.
Okay. But by the way, how do you read this thing? Oh! Yeah, shoot some out there.
You know what you're doing now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay, and then I'm gonna come in from this side, right, Teddy?
Yes, you're gonna come.
That's
from
it,
the
folks.
next side.
That's it. We're all done now.
Yeah, that's the line. Okay. Stand by, everybody. And action.
That's it, folks. We're all done.
Boy, honey, that looks terrific.
I just can't wait to see the finishing touches you're going to make to our ice house, Elizabeth.
Oh, honey, well, just give me the staple gun, and I'll show you some of the wonderful decorating ideas that I have in mind. The decorative options are limitless, but the creative theme that spoke to me on this project was to blend with the environment. It's important to create an atmosphere of peace and balance with our natural surroundings. This will foster positive energy and increase your luck fishing.
Let's get fishing.
With today's busy lifestyle, it's difficult to spend as much time in the great outdoors as we'd like. As a result, many suffer from fatigue, depression, or even seasonal indigestion disorder. Now, Up Nordco can help you change that stale office atmosphere into a wooded wilderness with campfire magic incense. Let the aromatherapy of Up Nordco's specially designed incense take you back up to the cabin, where a morning of good fishing was followed by a breakfast of eggs and sizzling sausage links over an open fire. Later, roasting marshmallows with the kids. Even the mischievous behavior of your bored children is nostalgic. Yes, the campfire is one of the most ancient and powerful ways to commune with nature. Now you can enjoy the great outdoors wherever you are.
Up Nordco, everything you need for the great outdoors.
Made in China.
This is amazing. It looks like a big village out here.
Isn't it great? This is fantastic.
Is this our house?
Yep, this is it. This is where we're going to go fishing, honey.
Well, honey, I don't know if this is going to be warm enough.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
freezing
this is
out
fine.
here.
This is
We
just
don't
like
have
my
a
dad
wall here.
Oh, well, it'll be fine. We'll be great.
What's that, honey? What do you call that? Look at that one. It's got a TV antenna.
Well, that's what you call too fancy. There's a lot more than just fishing that goes on in there, if you ask me.
Teddy, is that somebody famous over there? Who lives in that house?
Belongs to that guy.
Boom!
Howdy, friends. I'm Buck Fielding. You know, I'm liking this state more and more all the time with all the fun you can have up here in the winter. My friends back home say, Buck, you're crazy to go up there fishing in the cold. I say, cold? You don't get cold in the McCoyd's Custom Fish House here on beautiful Lake Mille Lacs. Have yourself a tasty beverage, watch a game on the tube, lay back, take a snooze, wake up just in time to land a 40-pound muskie through the ice. Boom! Now y'all don't go away. We'll be right back after this message from my sponsors. Amy, come here. I want you to go find me the biggest fish in the area and bring it back here, would you please?
But Buck, it's freezing.
Well, you got your long underwear on, what's the problem? $50 should be enough. Zach, get her some money, would you?
Well, I'll be sure to get their names so we can credit them in the show.
I love when you're sarcastic.
Hello? Hello? Oh, is all this yours?
Sure is.
Oh, hi, I'm Elizabeth Whitman. I'm with the Gale Whitman show. We're shooting right over there.
Oh, what are you doing when you gotta go? Pee down the hole? Buck Fielding.
Hi. Do you have a bathroom in there?
Honey, I got it all. I got a bathroom, a wet bar, CD player, TV screen, and 8 beds, but I can only find 7. Come on, I'll show you.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Where to go?
Dad,
Yeah,
how do we get in?
how do you get in?
This is beautiful. The wood, the tinted windows. This is wonderful. You know, this is nicer than my aunt's house in the Twin Cities.
Now this is the life. The fish aren't biting right now, but I think around 4 o'clock the crappies should be moving through. In the meantime, I can tell you about the rich history of the Mille Lacs area.
This is always kind of the way I thought it should be, you know, but Gale, he likes things more simple and natural.
Well, it's hard to keep things simple when you got sponsors calling you day and night. Although I can't say I'd like to live without my Japanese auger.
The Ojibwe called the Mille Lacs area Minsi Saigagon, meaning everywhere lakes, because of all the lakes in the area.
You know, and I think if I had a place like this, I could be so much more creative. You know, sometimes I think that I just feel stifled because I don't have enough stuff.
You ever work at a place called Billy's Entertainment Palace?
No.
Now the French translated this to Mille Lacs, meaning 1,000 lakes. The Dakota Sioux thought the lake was inhabited with
Hello?
spirits.
Oh, hey, are you catching anything over here?
All right, I'll lock the audio on them anyway after.
All right, well, check the connection.
No, we are not catching anything.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see the camera. Were you taping?
Yeah, it's all right though. We're having technical difficulties.
Oh, hey, this is the Gale Whitman show, isn't it? You must be Gale.
Guilty as charged, miss. Who might you be?
I'm someone who's looking for a big fish that I can buy for another outdoor show. I'm Amy.
Pleased to meet you.
Amy Sorensen.
Ted.
Ted is my son.
Oh,
Thanks.
you're helping your dad with his show. That's nice.
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Looks like you've had another successful day in the woods.
I sure did. And I can hardly wait to sit down to another tasty wild game dinner. How do you do it?
Well, honey, I've had a lot of help and inspiration from the good people at Cramwell's Soups. And in fact, they've created a new recipe that I wouldn't set foot in the kitchen without. Cramwell's Cream of Wildlife Soup. Cramwell's Cream of Wildlife Soup is a terrific all-purpose soup that has the body to mellow the taste of stronger game and yet is deliciously mild enough to enhance even the freshest of freshwater fish. And just imagine the variety of hot dishes you can make.
Elizabeth, you've done it again.
Thanks to Cramwell's Cream of Wildlife Soup.
Cramwell's. Good food for good living.
We're out here on Mille Lacs Lake right now. We've had some reports of houses of ill repute taking place in fishing houses. My sources have indicated there's a secret knock and password to get into these houses, otherwise they know that you're not supposed to be there or that you're a cop. So we're undercover today, dressed like an ice fisherman, ready to go out. Got the GPS here, and we've programmed in a couple of the areas that we think are hot spots that I'm going to just check on the houses here. So we'll see if we have any luck fishing. Let's see if we have any luck at this one. Are the catfish biting today? Catfish? 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 Checking on the catfish. This one even has a red light up here. Slippery. Catfish! Catfish! Hey, Rhonda! Well, here we are out on Mille Lacs Lake, wrapping up a rather long day, rather uneventful day. In law enforcement terms. It's quiet, but that's the way it should be. I think the people know we're out here, they know we're keeping an eye on things, and they're behaving exactly the way it should be.